Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to play action. Here's Hurts. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hurts looking to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown! Touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Colts need some big yards in a hurry. Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
5 yards on the play.
Gonna turn to Taylor on third down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. First down, and they go right back to it. Having gained up about a handful there. Tackle made by the rookie Andrew Makuba. Offensive line fast. Back to Taylor on second down. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Those are the hurry up here.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Taylor does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple yards. You just get the play off. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. 45 first and 10. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He's back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Jones looking to throw. He's got Pierce. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Jones now to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Throwing here, Jones. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Colts.
Jones on 1st down. This underneath to Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Now Jones.
At the 41-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Looking quickly here.
That's another Colts first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
To throw again, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
From the gun, Taylor. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Colts down by 7. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Taylor again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
There is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that run. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Taylor. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play.
13.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, okay, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Throw is caught. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner. That's going to seal this win. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that.
It's no good. Not the time we want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Taylor to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia. And it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Philadelphia Eagles Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. It was Devontae Smith the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Hurts now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take over after returning it inside the red zone. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Love going to air this out to start. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. It's everything he has under this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
33, yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Here we go.
line.
10 black. Set cut.
Love from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, ready.
A second down throw here for Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend to pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Cut down the field, Golden. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the
Red,
38-yard
38.
line.
Set cut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Gets this one to Wicks. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
38.
Offense up to the line fast.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Drill, 52. Set.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
10 cycles.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set.
Jacobs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
3-3.
A loss of
22
2
needle.
brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Ready?
Love using the legs here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
Clock, 10.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red
Here we
zone.
go. 50, green. Drill, green. Needle, blue. Set, hut.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharpier in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
14. Eagles nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. The play fake now hurts the throw. No, they get him yet again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers nearly bring it back for a pick 6, but he is tackled at the very last moment. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. Now, where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Leads to 2nd and goal
38
at the 3-yard line.
Red, cycle. Hey, blue.
Love now. Chased out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's Love. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 1st down, Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is brought in at the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that was risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Eagles fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Strikers. Ready. Fuse. Yellow. Black 40. Drill green. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. This one taken in by Kraft. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Packers, 1st down.
Golden motioning left. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers looking down a very long field. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on, set. 52 blast, 50, green. 6, mega. Set.
First down throw, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Let's go. Yellow.
Motion man sent left.
Set, huh?
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Buys time, rolling right. Finally, gonna let this go, deep right side. And that's gonna be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
White, white. Here, red, slide blue, blue striker.
Once more, it's Love. He has the first over the middle. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2. They give it to the back of his own read. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. On now is McManus to kick this away. Power squib kick is taken in. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pass him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Eagles first down. It's a gain of 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's low and bounces short of his man. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He's going deep! And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Hurts throwing again. Taking a shot deep here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Love now on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. So 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Fury. Green. 52 blue. Red. Yellow.
Back to the air. Love. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires.
Eagles 6.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set hut. Red. Blue striker. Blue. Steel. Black. Sand.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Striker. 3-3.
It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 20-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Love looking to pass. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And it's intercepted. The defense wasn't fooled at all. And the Eagles bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
At their own 41-yard line.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Good, shot.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. Take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. This one's taken in by Kylan Granson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Good.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Trimmer.
First down throwing for Hurts. Man downfield and Goddard has it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dump off caught by his back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Looking now from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Right, white, 2250, green, hey, blue, red, cycle, red, yellow, fury, yellow.
31 now. Love. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. The Packers send out their punting unit. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's That's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Great. 180. Delta.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Eagles. First down. A gain of 5.
In the red zone now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here. Hurts yet again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that will get your job done.
Put the body on the line for his team. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him down.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now, and you don't come up with that onside kick.
This one misses the tight end, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go now. 6, green, 6, 60 red. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
52 points.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Headed out right. Sends this to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready.
The Lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Yellow.
They've got a man in motion.
Eagle 45. White. Fury. Yellow. Ready?
Loves to throw again. On the move, hit it right. Oh, the back's got it downfield. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
Got it?
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Blaster. 6. Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
Once more, it's Love. Flush out out to his left. He takes it himself. Uh-oh, Love fumbled it. And the Eagles get to it. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. Unfortunately for them, it was a touchback.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 22 yards. And an Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
The Packers take over first
Here we
and 10.
cut.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
Watch out now.
Big pace here as the clock continues to run.
Green jack.
The Packers first down. First and 10 at the
They're going to
20.
pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off Reed Blankenship. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Delta.
Hurts from his end zone. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
First down throwing from Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Packers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. A
Intercepted.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
First and
43
10
rail.
at their own
Red
48-yard
38.
line.
Black Ultra. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Escapes the pocket. They left him wide open. It's complete. He has the Packer first down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
16 yards. That's good for a Packers
Trouble 38.
first down.
Flight blue.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
First and
Coming to the
10
line
at
for
the
another 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Let's go now. Yellow 22. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there Josh Jacobs, touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
Set, ready.
Will set up for the
50,
two-point
green.
conversion.
Steel, black. Hut, hut.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
41. Eagles 20.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
To kick off for Green Bay.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's completed right side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Here he goes, 1 final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
And he won't reel it in, but wouldn't get them the win anyway. Instead of a 1-point loss, it's going to stay at 3. So this is a Packers win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.